Hello, Virgo. Welcome. I hope everyone is doing well. Today we are doing your October monthly readings. Let's get started with your oracles. Messages for Virgo for the month of October. You have listen. You're being asked to listen to your inner voice. It's been guiding you to do something or say something, and it's time to act on its wisdom. And on the bottom is grounding. You're being asked to ground yourself. You've been spending too much time in your head, and it's time to pay attention to your body and to the earth. Go outside and plant your feet on the ground and enjoy the centering feeling this brings. All right, let's get the Raven's Rose Oracle. We're going to get three of these. Messages for Virgo for the month of October. I have codependent, clingy, addicted, the giver. I need to know I'm needed. I need you to rely on me because then I know you won't leave. Liar, two-faced, betrayal. I lie to you constantly and you believe me because you want my words to be true so badly. And unstable, mental illness, chaotic, messy. My life is a mess, as is the energy I emit. I will confuse you. Don't rely on me. This looks like someone who's like controlling and manipulative, playing mind games. On the bottom is sensitive, emotional, fragile. It may look like I don't care, but don't judge a book by its cover. I feel things deeply. This seems like it's a situation where someone who's very empathic is dealing with someone who's very controlling, manipulative, plays mind games, wants someone to be codependent on them. All right, let's get the truth is. We're going to get three of these for more context. Messages for Virgo, the month of October. Destined. This relationship is meant to be. Ashamed, embarrassed about past behavior. An addiction, attachment to unhealthy behaviors or substances. On the bottom is toxic, unhealthy relationship patterns. Okay. So this destined could be one or two things. This could be saying this is meant to happen in order to teach someone a lesson, um, like a life lesson, or this could be what someone is saying to the other. This could be some like connected to some sort of manipulation. Um, I do feel like the person who is doing the thing is very toxic. I would say abusive, mentally abusive, emotionally abusive. Um, I feel like this person makes the other person feel as though a lot of things are their fault. Like the reason they do this a lot of where whatever is going on, the reason behind it is the fault of the person who's dealing with this, regardless. There could be some sort of addictive behaviors in regards to the one who's controlling or manipulative. it's just not a good situation. I feel like someone needs to get out of this relationship. So let's get started with the overall energy. Tell me about the overall energy for Virgo for the month of October. The Nine of Wands in reverse. Judgment, Scorpio energy, and the Six of Pentacles. Hierophant in reverse. Get some more. Nine of Wands in reverse. Judgment, Six of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, there's that codependency again. Three of Wands in reverse. Page of Wands in reverse. This looks like to me someone feels like they have no way out. So this is indicating that someone wants out of this, but they feel like they have no way out. It looks like it's like someone's made a final decision here, but their ships are not coming in. So it's like someone here is looking for an opportunity to leave, but that the opportunity isn't happening. So someone's waiting to leave. Tell me about the overall energy for the month of October for Virgo. Coffin, yeah, ending. Trees about family or health. And seductive man. That can be someone who's cheating, but that's what some also can be what someone's desiring. So this could be a masculine energy could be the one wanting out, or it could be a feminine energy wanting to get away from a masculine. Um, this looks to me like someone wanting to end this for their own, like it's in my best interest for my own health to get out of this situation, which I would agree with. I feel like this is a very toxic situation, a very toxic relationship to be in. Okay, so the first half of October for Virgo. King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Eight of Wands. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So this is talking about broken promises. Using strategy to communicate. So this is talking more about manipulation. This seems to me like someone who's been in this long enough to where, what is it called? Um, I can't remember. It's that syndrome where people like whenever people are being held captive, they start believing what the other person says as true, or I'm getting that type of energy here. Like the manipulation is coming from the strategy here for the one who's manipulative is to make promises that they don't keep. So, and that's to prevent the other from leaving. I think it's getting to the point where that's not working anymore. Um, Either that or whoever is being put in this situation is just going along with what the other says until they can figure a way out, like playing the game. Let me get some more. King of Swords, Eight of Wands, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, Six of Pentacles in reverse. See, this is indicating the same thing. It's like a strategy for someone to uh, offer something but not give it, or make some sort of promises and then not follow through with it. Yeah. It's a lot about withholding. It's um it's this feeling of being generous but also able to take away. Um this is not good. Yeah, King of Wands in reverse, being controlling or manipulative. That is their strategy. Um the person who is doing this to the other is making them feel like it's almost like a godlike complex. Like, I can give to you, but I can also take away. So, and I don't know in what context I, that I mean that, but this person, the focus here is that someone is trying to say, I have power over you in regards to the one who's dealing with this. Now, as far as, I'm not so sure that the one dealing with this believes that, because they're looking for an out here. If there was so much fear that this person believed that, they wouldn't be looking to leave because they would be too afraid to leave. This energy is saying, I'm want out. I just haven't found that opportunity yet. So what I feel like is going on here is the person who's dealing with this, in order to not raise any red flags to the one who's doing this, they're playing along. They're playing the game until they can figure a way out. So tell me about the first half of October for Virgo. So you could be dealing with this. You could be the one doing this, but this could also be someone that you're dealing with that's going through this. Just keep that in mind. The cross is sacrifices or burdens, unexpected income, and message of concern. Courthouse. This is indicating like something happening where money is required, or this is needing money to leave. Tell me about the cross, unexpected income, message of concern. The scythe, yeah. See, this is talking about leaving. Sacrifices or burdens in regards to cutting something or someone out. Yeah, there's issues with money. I feel like this person doesn't have access to a lot of money. I also feel like there's not a lot of support in getting out of this situation. This person feels alone. Now, whether they truly are alone or not, I'm sure they've been isolated. But the feeling from the energy of the one who's dealing with this is, I'm alone, or I don't have any support. There's no way out. I feel like there's limited access to money. Let me go to the second half. Tell me about the second half of October for Virgo. I feel like if this person had the opportunity to leave, they would. King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, the Knight of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and the Five of Wands in reverse. Wanting to fight or not wanting to create conflict. That's the whole reason this person is playing along with this situation because they don't want the other person to catch on to that they're intending on leaving. King of Wands, Knight of Swords, Five of Wands in reverse. Whoever the person is dealing with is with, they are not a good person. Yeah, see, the person dealing with this is worried about the other. Yeah, controlling or manipulative. Trying to avoid conflict. There's fear here. There's not fear in leaving this person. I feel like if the one dealing with this had an open door to run out of, they would run out of it in a second. The This person's fear is the other finding out. They don't want the other person to know that they're trying to leave. They are afraid of this person's control and manipulation. They're not worried about what this person's going to do after they're gone. They're worried about what this person's going to do while they're still there. I don't know if there's like physical abuse going on here. There very well could be. I feel like this is more control and manipulation, mental manipulation, emotional manipulation. But it's all bad. This is not a good situation for someone to be in. Tell me about the second half of October for Virgo. Courtship. So courtship, if this is a marriage, that could be cheating. If it's not marriage, this is dating. If this is family, friends, coworkers, it's a partnership. Heart is the relationship. Romance. Okay. It keeps reminding me that this person has like a Jekyll and Hyde. What they do is they offer love and then they take it away, or they offer something and they take it away. They they pretend at one minute they're a saint and the next minute they're the devil. I keep getting this. It's like giving and then taking away. That is the key in what I'm saying here. That is part of their manipulation. Um, it's like being a loving person and then being the opposite of that. So it's like building trust and taking it away, building trust and taking it away. Whoever is doing this is really messing with this other person. This person needs to get out of this. Needs to get out of this. I have absolutely no good feelings here doing this reading. Okay, so let's go to the outcome. Tell me about the outcome for Virgo for the month of October. Strength, Leo energy, Queen of Wands in reverse, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and the Ace of Wands in reverse. There's I swear there's something here like I don't know if this person is cheating. I feel like the one who's dealing with this wouldn't care whether the other person is cheating or not. It keeps bringing it up as though they are. But this could also be this person wants to leave, but they're also giving up because this feels hopeless to them. This could be needing strength, but not taking action because of burnout. The fire is gone, the passion is gone. And that's in regards to leaving. Like, um, And it's really not indicating to me that this person is getting out of this. Tell me about strength. Queen of Wands in reverse. Ace of Wands in reverse. Seven of Cups in reverse. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Hanged Man in reverse. Okay, this seems like it's indicating to me that someone is realizing any confusion or illusion is becoming clear that they need strength, that not taking action is not getting them anywhere. So this seems to me like it's saying someone is pulling the strength out of them to make something happen. And that was what I was going to say. Is this seems like a situation to me where someone needs to find some kind of support somewhere. If they feel like they can't get themselves out of this situation, if there is no family or friends to reach out to someone. Um, because like even if there's not money or there is ways to find support, and you can pull yourself out of whatever situation you're in away from this person. I feel like the main thing here is for the person dealing with this to get away from this person. Worry about the rest later. um if there is family or friends to reach out to those people. It's important in this situation to be around people you know you can trust to get you out of this situation. Even even if you don't have the money, try to get yourself out of this situation. Find someone that will help you, whether it's strangers, um, churches, um, shelters, something. Um, worry about getting out of this situation, or if you know someone who's dealing with this, just worry about getting them out of this situation. Worry about the rest afterwards, because I feel like this is a situation where someone just needs to get out. Tell me about the outcome for Virgo for the month of October. Yeah, the house. This is a literal home, family, stability, security. This is getting somewhere stable. This here is absolutely not stable. Unstable here. Mental illness, chaotic, messy. My life is a mess, as is the energy I omit. I will confuse you. Don't rely on me. Official person. Yeah. And the labyrinth. That's a lot of people being involved, or a lot of twists and turns. It's saying getting stability in an unstable environment. So removing yourself from the unstable environment into something more stable. Also, this person is the one dealing with this is in a place where there is constant confusion, constant give and take. There is no ability to have clear thinking in this environment. So once being removed from this environment, someone is able to think more clearly, uh, be able to think without being in fear. It's an ability to think more logically. So tell me about the advice for Virgo for the month of October. The Eight of Swords in reverse, the Hermit, and the Tower. Yep. The advice is exactly what I just said. Being in solitude. Don't think about this anymore. Just get away. It's like the Tower is something unexpected, something happening quickly or unexpectedly. The advice is indicating just get out. Exactly what I just said. The Eight of Swords in reverse. The Hermit, the Tower, which that Hermit is Virgo energy. It's like no more thinking, just do. Yeah. Five of Cups, the World, Yeah. Ending burdens. This is the tower can also be about moving. Sorry, moving. I grabbed my nose as I said it. Five of Cups, the World, Ten of Wands in reverse. Queen of Swords. There's something here to do with overthinking or thinking about something too much. It's like you have the clarity. King of Swords. Eight of Cups in reverse. Yeah. Not this is about not ending burdens, not returning. Ending a cycle. Tell me about the advice for Virgo for the month of October. Like I said, this is very okay. Hold on. Distant horizons, that's about illusions or dreams. The journey is you don't know whether that train is coming or going. And the tower. Yeah, it's talking about the uncertainty. And I think that is a lot of what someone is dealing with here is once I leave, what do I do? Um, Once again, if this is a situation where you feel like you don't have any support, there are organizations and places that will help people in these situations if you don't have any other support. But if you do have family or friends that you can trust, go to them and let them help you. But I feel like it's important to get out of this situation altogether. Um, because I feel like it's only going to escalate because this person feels like they have some sort of power over the other. So let's get the closing messages for Virgo. Really didn't expect a reading like this. All right. You have Turkey. Good news. You may soon receive an important but very unexpected gift. Accept this with deep respect. Someone has sacrificed a lot to help you open doors and grow. A lot of things will change for the better. So that sounds good. I feel like that is the indication here. It's saying, don't worry about what happens after you leave. Just leave. I feel like it's trying to indicate everything will fall into place once you get away from this environment. And that's kind of indicating that as well. On the bottom is snake, transformation. You'll be shedding old skin and emotions and transforming them into something bigger and better. Changes in the wind, and you are at the center of it all as the catalyst. To smoothen the process, make sure that your intentions are clear and that you move forward with hope. Yeah. It's showing like getting out of this situation. There's nothing but good here moving forward. So let's get the spirit animal oracle messages for Virgo for the month of October. You have parrot spirit. Watch your words. On the bottom is scarab beetle spirit. Magic works through you. Let's see what parrot spirit says. 45. Watch your words. What are you saying to yourself? What message are you repeating? Is it something that makes you feel good about yourself and reminds you of your strengths and potential? Parrot Parrots mimic the sound around them, and when parrot spirit appears, it is time to be more mindful of your self talk and its qualities. What do you say to others? Are you repeating what you truly believe? Remember to speak with light and love. Remember to speak with light and love can become a habit. Be generous with compliments and thanks, affirming all that is good so that your loving, healing words will be heard throughout the jungle, cutting through the noise and inspiring others. Listen for the words that remind you of all the strength, abundance, and joy in your life and in the world around you, and then repeat them, affirming what is real, true, and nurturing to the soul. The universe will reflect back to you the story you tell. Words matter, so choose ones that lift you up and inspire others to remember that beauty surrounds us. Yeah. And it's hard to do that in an environment where there isn't positivity, love, and beauty. So, once again, someone just needs to remove themselves from this environment. All right, Virgo, that is what I have for you. If you enjoyed the reading or if it resonated, please hit the like button, subscribe if you like, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.